Hello, everybody. Salutations. It is time for another reaction. I wanted to get another Tommy Tiernan reaction in. I did like him in that one bit, but I do see that he's been doing the stand-up comedy thing for a long time, so I wanted to get another one in and see what I think of that one. So, yeah, Jerry from Dairy Girls is how I came to know him. So many of you have said in the comments over those episodes, though, that he's fantastic, and I really like the one stand-up bit that he did that I reacted to. God, I can't talk today. But it hasn't released yet, so I haven't seen the feedback because I want to see if I get his name right. I got Dara O'Brien's name incorrect until I heard him say it myself at the end of his video the other day. So hopefully I got Tommy's name right. I'm pretty sure I got Tommy right, but Tiernan at the end there, I don't know. So let me know about that. Anyway, this is called Accent and Emergency, and it's from his own channel, I believe. So I'll leave a link for his channel in the description below this video for you guys. And let's check this out and have some laughs. Here we go. Do I have everything? No, prematurely jumped the gun there. If that makes any sense. Anyway, here we go. Let's get it.
What you say on stage. You have to be careful what you say on stage these days. People misinterpret you. Do you know? Sometimes willfully. I've gotten into trouble now loads of times. For stuff that I've said on stage, and I was only fucking joking. I tell lots of stories about the travelling people of Ireland. I like them, and I'm afraid of them. Most of my stories have been fine, you know, but there was one story I told on the Late Late Show on Irish television. And looking back now, with the benefit of hindsight, I can safely say it was racist. Now...
Oh, no. I didn't know that's where he's going. I hear that you're a racist now, Father.
I didn't know it at the time. You see, at the time I thought it was just great crack. But no! There's a thin line between racism and having the crack. But it's a line you only discover after you fucking cross it. And that story, it led me to one of the most profound encounters of my adult life. In the hospital. In Galway, where I live, in the west of Ireland. I was coming down the steps of St. Catherine's Ward, and I passed by these two travelling young fellas. And they recognised me. They let me walk on a few yards, and then they called me back. Hey! Hey, yo! Tight here! That you in the... You're tight here! I seen you in the Late Show! You're a racist, tight here, don't even try and deny it. I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm not afraid of my father, no my cousin, no my brother, no my uncle, none of that. I always swore, if I seen you face to face, I call you out that you're a racist. That's what you are. Don't even try and deny it. Now,
I feel like I gotta know. I had to have been to Ireland or something in order to understand that one. I only got like a few words out of that. My apologies. It's my fault, but yeah, I feel like if I was Irish, I would have gotten that a lot better.
This was the moment I've been waiting for. A moment to turn to the travelling people and say, lads, I'm glad you called me out in that. Because I'm ashamed of that joke and I wish I'd never told it. And I humbly ask your forgiveness because I like ye and your forgiveness is important to me. I could have said that. But what actually fucking happened? I got such a fright.
Was that Cockney neck? Oh no, Well, no, that must be Irish neck. Cockney neck is forward. Like a fucking bird.
But what actually fucking happened? I got such a fright. I wasn't ready. I did the first thing that came into my brain. I turned and answered them in their accent. I fucking swiveled and I said, "Who are you calling racist?" They were as surprised as I was appalled. Part of me was looking at me going, "Is this happening, Tommy?" Well, you should go all in, Donny Brasco, all in. So I just went for it. You some nut be call me a racist, and I'm in here fitting me mother and father in the hospital. There's no reason for me to be here. My poor mother, she's upstairs. She gave her 19 children and she's going to go to heaven tomorrow morning. And Daddy's going to fall into the grave straight after you. And I love you so much. I'm just going across to Burger King to get some chicken dippers. I'll be back in a minute.
Yo, here's a good question to ask the lovely Irish people out there. How many accent... Because I know... I've seen comments before saying that the Northern Irish accent is much different than the Republic. But it sounds like you guys got plenty of accents over there. So I remember, like, with the UK followers of the channel, it's the accent... There's a map. In fact, I'll try to pull it up for you real quick. And while we're at it, we'll look at one of Ireland. Well, UK accent map. Let's look at this frickin' thing here. Here it is. Look at this. Look at this. Actually, can I blow this up even bigger? Maybe. Look at this. That's Scotland alone. Holy hell, dude. And then, yeah, so you got Northern Ireland here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. That's just in Northern Ireland alone. But look at this. This is crazy. This is crazy. I feel like, like Maine... I mean, there's plenty of American accents too, but like all the Maine... you could probably fit like, anywhere from 12 to 20 of them in a United States map. This is like almost 100 or 50 or something. I don't know. My maths is not too good. But anyway, let me pull this aside here and let's try this again. Irish accent map. Images. Where's a good one here? Maybe this one. Actually, can I blow this up?
I think Ireland has to get...
No, that's a video. Get out of here. Oh, no! Sorry, bear with me. Trying to... I don't know, man. Maybe this is the best one I'm getting here. Sorry. I'm trying to like manage this with 3 different screens here. Now, there's a lot less UK accents on this map, but it includes Ireland as well. Oh, maybe this one's good. Look at this. The clan... Oh, Irish origins. Okay. I don't know, man. But I feel like y'all... Anyway. It's taking too long. But anyway, the point of that was, I feel like you guys have a lot of accents as well. So, chime in the comments below. Let me know how many accents, distinct accents you think there are in the land. I find stuff like that fascinating, because you end up going somewhere and then all of a sudden the people sound much different. It's like, whoa, what's that? I mean, the most obvious one is, in the United States is the good old Southern accent. Now, there's different types of Southern accents as well, but not every single one of them sounds quite like this. Texas has their unique sound to it, but it can actually sound quite lovely after a while, but it takes some getting used to. That's for sure. Anyway, here we go. Sorry for the long pause. Let's get it back to the Tommy Tiernan. Here we go.
And your mother probably know my mother, and your mother didn't even know my mother in the hospital. Why would I be here? You come and rest, and then mind the rest, and then mind the rest them. What about her family? Give together your mother, my mother did add to your face.
What about his face?
Well, it took them a minute, but they fucking bounced back. You can't talk to us like that. I said, like what? They said, like the way we're talking to you. And I said, So it's okay for you to talk to me like that. But I can't talk to you like that? That's racist! Then this Indian doctor came out.
Uh-oh.
And he said, what's going on here? Before I knew what was fucking happening, I turned and I said, that's absolutely none of your business. What?
Imagine seeing that in real life. I would absolutely lose my collective shit if I saw that in real life. It would be like, I mean, that's a skit waiting to happen. It would be like, I would laugh as hard as I did at Dr. Shakamoto, you know, big city like Reeds. My God.
He fucking went for me, so he did. You can't talk to me like that. I said, like what? He said, like the way I'm talking to you. And I said, so it's okay for you to talk to me like that? But I can't talk to you like that. And one of the travelers who was getting the vibe said, yeah, that's what it says. Then a Nigerian taxi driver pulled up.
Oh, no.
He rolled down the window and he said, "Did somebody order a taxi?" Well, the doctor winked at me as if to say, I've got this one time.
The doctor.
And he leaned in the window and he went, nobody ordered a taxi. Then a Chinese fella arrived. And he said, does someone order take away?
Oh my God.
And then he said, I'm only joking, I'm from Dublin.
That was actually really clever how he swapped things around in that bit.
This Belgian walked up. Huh? Sure, that was that. Wasn't a man among us who could do a fucking Belgian. We are...
Yeah, this is his channel. Go check it out, fellas and ladies. I know there's some ladies out there. Tommy Tiernan, yeah, he's got his own channel, so go check it out for yourselves if you're a fan of him. Good stuff there. Yeah, you threw... It was kind of like one of those bits where you threw things around and mixed things up, you know, mix and match kind of thing. I like that. Holy shit. There's a skit in there somewhere or a sketch. Pretty much the same thing. But there's a sketch waiting to be made from that bit that Tommy just did. I can see it in my head now. It would be absolutely hilarious. I'm surprised nobody's done something like that before. Or maybe they have. I just haven't. Is there a sketch like that out there somewhere that I haven't seen? Because I bet that there might be. There might be, because it's too good not to be made. But anyway, good stuff. Tommy Tiernan. Got to check out more, man. Got to check out more. I need more. More! God damn it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And I will see you again soon. Have a great day.